driving me crazy.
Well, it hasn't been easy for your family. They've missed you.
I remember watching this show on TV. It was one of those animal documentaries. And there were all these hyenas, like, howling and biting at each other, all trying to get the biggest piece of dead carcass.
Oh, okay. Well, aside from that being gratuitously gross, there's a little problem with your metaphor. You're not a dead carcass.
My mom's the worst, though. She's all, look at me, talk to me, love me.
I get that this is hard for you. But you have to remember, when you were in a coma, life didn't stop.
You know, every time my mom goes on about how great everything is going to be, all I can think about is her shipping me off to some facility and paying someone to take care of me. And I'm like, fine. Go be with Jax and your new kid.
I think you're going to feel very different when you get to go home.
Things are so messed up with both of my parents. You know, maybe I should go live with the Quartermains like the old man said.
I've been there, done that.
My great-grandfather acts like he could make it worth my while.
Well, Edward is good underneath. All the cues are when you get them alone. It's when they're together and they're just going crazy. You want to blow your brains. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, it's nice to have someone talk to me like a regular person, you know? So, you know, tell me about the big house. How is it living there? Was it good?
There's the Bentley, so.
First thing on my to-do list, you know? Get my driver's license.
Well, it is easy enough to sneak out if you don't push your luck. And Alice is a very good person to have on your side. Cook is scary, but the food's good.
So why would you ever move out?
Well, I was only there because my dad lived there. My grandmother couldn't handle me, so she dumped me off with my dad and Tracy, and the whole parental guidance point is moot because it took like 15 minutes until my dad was out the door. It's how he rolls.
If only my mom would follow Luke's example.
You have parents that want you. Sonny and Carly would do anything for you. In my book, that's huge.
I know. That was so good. I can't remember the last time I even had a taco.
Oh, see, there is an upside to being in a coma. You don't remember eating through a tube.
When you put it that way. Come visit me anytime. Actually, can I come live with you?
Well, that's the sight I've longed for, to see my grandson having a good time. So have you done any more thinking about my offer?
A little.
Good. You know, there's something to be said about being under our roof, where you are dearly loved and where every need is taken care of. Just ask Lulu, she'll tell you.
I think you're asking.
Actually, I have given it some thought. You know, I never got to spend very much time at your house, but when I did, I felt really welcome.
Well, that's because that's where you belong. You are a Quartermain through and through.
I wouldn't want to inconvenience you.
Oh, son, you can have the entire East Wing if that's what'll make you happy.
Is that where the garage is?
Yeah, where we keep the Bentley.
You never let me drive the Bentley.
That's because you took it without asking. He can take it whenever he wants, and you can have any style of music you choose.
No limits?
No limit. Whatever the boys and girls need to feel groovy these days.
Groovy's one word for it.
Nothing but the best from my great-grandson.
It's too bad Lulu doesn't live there anymore. You know, it would be nice to have somebody around my own age.
No, she'll be happy to move back in, won't you, Lulu? You know, nothing would please me more than to have my great-grandson, my heir, move back into the bosom of the family. You know, the real icing on the cake would be to have Lulu move back in with her father and with Tracy.
Oh, well, we'll see about that part.
Oh, dear. When you move back in, you know that Luke is going to forget all about that business with Holly.
You've wanted him to leave ever since he moved back.
I want Tracy to be happy. Nothing is more important to me than family. Can you can you imagine how much fun it'll be when we're all sitting around the table at night having a lively discussion about the the issues of the day?
Yeah, as long as we lock up all the weapons.
Yeah, we wouldn't want anyone to be getting shot in the head.
Oh, well, then it's all set. As soon as Drake gives the okay, Michael will move right in.
No, he won't. This is completely unfair. To Michael and to me and Sonny. No, don't defend him. You know better. You know better. It's one thing to want to know Michael. It's another thing to want to take him away from his home.
Now, Carly, in all fairness...
No, I want to be alone with my son. I want to be alone with him now.
Doesn't the boy have a say in this, huh?
Mom, don't go crazy on
You're
this.
still my son, Michael. And you're still a minor, and you're coming home with me.
Jason, you need to get to Michael's room now.
What happened?
Edward and Sonny and Carly are all fighting over him. It's a train wreck in the making. I think that you can stop it.
Michael wants to live with me.
Michael doesn't get to decide.
Let's take this outside.
You threatening me?
I was just talking to my great-grandfather.
Edward's trying to take advantage of Michael, okay?
The Quartermains have been really nice to me.
Honey, I'm your mother, okay? It's my job to protect you from people who aren't looking out
Dad,
for your best interest.
Dad, talk to her.
We're not discussing this right now.
I know what I want to do. I want to live with you, Dad.